Hi, and welcome to Essential Healing Arts Yoga. Today we're going to do a full moon practice. So a practice honoring the full moon, which was last night. Even if you're not doing it near a full moon, it's always a great time to use the energy of the moon to relax and connect to our feminine energy. So it will be a modified moon sequence along with Kala Tantra Yoga, which is also a very feminine practice. I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to begin standing, coming to one end of your mat. Oh, I just want to let you know you might want blocks and a scarf or a belt for this practice. So coming to one end of your mat, we're going to start in mountain pose. So begin to feel your feet on the earth. Maybe lift your toes up and let them drop down slowly. Begin to feel a connection to the mountain as you bring your attention up your legs, relaxing your hips, bringing your shoulders up and rounding down your back to open the heart. Feel that open connection to the sky. Feeling the top of your head light, that slight tug up to the cosmos, to Father Sky. So even though this is a feminine practice, we're going to have this masculine pose to help balance us out. Connecting in with your breath, feel your breath move into your belly, your chest, your collarbones. As you exhale, release from your collarbone, your chest, and your belly. One more time, breathing into your belly, your chest, your collarbone, pausing. Exhaling, collarbone, chest, and belly. Feel yourself connect in with the energy of the mountain, that massive strength, that immovable energy that's full of wisdom. So the mountains are full of the energy of our ancestors. As our ancestors' bodies drop, their wisdom, energy of their wisdom flows into the mountains. Feel yourself connect to that wisdom, the wisdom of your ancestors. Taking a moment for gratitude for all that our ancestors have done so that we can be here. Allowing in this full moon energy to release any dysfunctional connections that we have with our ancestors, dysfunctional patterns. Full moon is a great time to release energy as we move through that cycle where the energy begins to wane. So if we work with the cycles of energy that are happening around us, it makes it that much easier for us. Connecting in with our practice, using it as a form to drop in, to reconnect to ourselves, to put in the fires of what's not serving us, something to come back to over and over again. Inhaling the arms overhead, clasping the fingers, bringing your pointer fingers pointing up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale to the right. Inhaling back to center and exhale to the left. Inhaling back to center. One more time, exhaling to the right. Maybe bend your right knee for a little more stretch. Inhale to center. Exhaling, bending the left knee. And inhaling back to center. opening up your stance, so bringing your leg out. Heels come in, toes point out a little bit. Bending the knees into goddess squat, bending the knees, bending the elbows into a 90-degree angle. Palms shine forward. Connecting into the earth. Feeling the hips magnetically connected into the energy of the earth. And see how much you can relax here. What can you let go of? What stress or strain or struggle can you release? Inhaling, straightening the legs and the arms into a 5-pointed star. Feeling yourself connected to the cosmos. Shining bright like a star in the night sky. Turning your left toes towards the end of your mat, right toes come in, about 45 degrees, dropping the arms to shoulder height. Legs stay straight. Inhale and exhaling, moving forward, we're moving into triangle. Moving forward to keep the left side of your body long, and then rotating your left hand down, right hand up. And you can use a block here. Staying connected to your breath, using your breath to create micro movements, to feel the micro movements in your body so that no pose ever gets really stiff or rigid. Allowing the breath to create ripples. Inhaling and exhaling, turning towards that left leg. You might need both blocks here. Into pyramid pose. Legs stay straight. Inhaling, moving the body out from the hips. Exhaling and folding forward. Inhale as you pop that back, heel up, hands on the ground, bending that left knee into a high lunge. Put the right knee on the ground, untuck your toes, inhale, rising up. Exhale, coming back down, tucking those right toes under again, coming into a high lunge. Turning that right heel down again and coming all the way up, right through Warrior Two into Half Moon Pose, also similar to Exalted Warrior. Left knee stays bent, gaze goes to your right foot. Straightening that left leg, bringing your arms back up, and turning your feet towards the toes, towards the long end of your mat for a wide angle stance. Inhaling, hands on your hips, exhale, flat back for as long as you can, and then rounding over, hands go right between your legs. Head drops down, releasing all tension in your neck and shoulders. Shaking the head no, shaking the head yes. Taking your left hand right in the center of your 2 feet. Inhale and exhale and bring that right hand up into a twist. Hips stay forward. Gaze goes up towards your right fingers. On your next exhale, bringing that right hand down, placing it in the center. Inhale. Exhale and bring the left hand up. Gazing up at the left fingers. Find the fluidity in your body. We have some nice raindrops to remind us. On your next exhale, bringing the hands down. Inhaling, rolling all the way up. Placing your hands on your low back, squeezing those elbows together and leaning back slightly. Coming back to center. Turning your right toes to the edge of the mat, left toes coming in. Bending that right leg. Flowing up, just grazing through warrior two. And flowing back to half moon. Exalted warrior, gazing down at the left feet, connecting in with the energy of the moon. Flowing forward. Hands frame that right foot as the left heel pops up. High lunge. Connecting inward, finding your own flow and your rhythm. Placing your left knee down, untucking the toes. Inhaling and raising the arms overhead, stretching back. Heart to the moon, flowing forward. Tucking those toes under again. Maybe shortening your stance a little bit. Left toes at a 45-degree angle and straightening the legs, coming into pyramid pose. So you might want your blocks here. Letting the head flow down towards the leg. And then flowing into triangle. So right hand comes down, left hand flows up. Using your breath to find the pose, your expression of the pose. Gazing up at the left fingertips if that feels okay for you. Using the breath to explore the pose. Inhaling, rising up. Feet come towards the front, the long end of your mat. Heels in, toes pointing out. Arms and legs are straight, 5-pointed star. Feeling all the cells in your body shining brilliantly like stars in the night sky. Feeling yourself connected. Bending the knees and the elbows into goddess pose. See if you can go a little bit lower. And if you need a break, if you're struggling, come up for a moment, and then revisit the pose. Feel the strength of your practice. Feel the fire. Inhaling, coming up, and bringing the feet together, the other end of your mat. Inhaling the arms up overhead, clasping the fingers,
index fingers pointing up. Inhale and exhaling over to the left. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling to the right. Inhaling back to center. This time as you exhale to the left, bend your left knee for a little deeper bend. Inhale to center. Exhale, right knee bends. Inhale to center. Bringing your palms together above your head. Just taking a moment to flow the palms down to your heart. Feeling that silvery light of the moon flowing through your whole body. Opening up your stance. Heels come in, toes pointing out. Inhale and exhaling into goddess squat. Knees coming out over your toes to the best of your ability. Elbows bend 90 degrees, palms shine forward. Honoring yourself. Inhaling, straightening your legs and your arms, 5-pointed star. Breathing in, sighing if you need to. Turning those right toes towards the short end of your mat. Left toes come in, 45 degrees, legs are straight. Arms come to shoulder height. Inhale, exhale. Moving forward, out from your hips, and then flowing that right hand down, left hand up. Gazing up at your left fingers. Keeping your legs dynamic. You might squeeze your inner thighs together just slightly for stability. Keeping that right side long. Inhale, exhale. Turning towards that right leg, hands come down to the mat or to blocks. Pyramid pose. Inhale. Pop that left heel up. Exhale, bend the right knee into high lunge. Putting that left knee down. Inhale, arms overhead. Opening the heart up to that moon. Allowing yourself to receive that beautiful, wise energy of the grandmother. Exhaling. Hands frame the front foot, left foot tucks under, and the left heel rolls down, flowing up into half moon. So all the way back to exalted warrior, half moon pose. Right knee stays bent, gazing down at the left foot. Straightening the leg, bringing the feet forward, wide angle stance. Hands at your hips, fold forward. Keeping a flat back for as long as you can, and then letting go, letting your head come right towards the earth. Reconnect with the earth. Putting your right palm in the center between your feet. Inhale. Exhale, bring that left hand up into a twist. Exhale, bring that left hand down right to the center. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand up. Inhale down. Fold forward. This time bring your hands behind your feet if you can. Or you may still be on a block. You might use a block and rest your head as you bring your hands behind your feet. Gently releasing the pose, bending your knees slightly, and rolling up one vertebra at a time. Hands go on your low back, elbows squeeze together. Inhale, and exhale, and lean back. Coming forward. Turning your left toes out to the top of your mat. Right toes come in. Inhaling up, bending that left knee, flowing that left hand back. Exalted warrior, half moon pose. Inhale, exhaling, flowing down. Hands frame your left foot. Right heel pops up into high lunge. Putting that right knee down, untucking your toes, inhaling, bringing your arms up overhead, flowing back, shining your heart to the moon. Exhaling, framing your foot, tucking in those right toes, coming back to high lunge. Flowing that heel down to the ground. You might want to shorten your stance a little bit here. Straighten the legs into pyramid pose. Using your blocks if you need to. Flowing your forehead towards your leg. Moving into triangle pose. Left hand comes down, right hand comes up to the sky. Using your breath to find the pose. Inhaling up to triangle, five-pointed star. Heels in, toes out. Taking a breath in, letting it go with a sigh. Feeling the strength of your practice. Feeling your brilliance as a star, the light, the power, the grace. Bending the knees into goddess pose. Bending the elbows, shining the palms forward. Connecting in with your strength. Connecting in with the power of female energy. Connecting in with the wisdom of Grandmother Moon. Sink down just a little further. You can do it. And rise up. Bringing your feet together. Inhale your arms overhead. Clasp your hands, index fingers pointing skyward. Inhale. Exhale. Bend to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to center. This time creating a mudra with your pinkies together, your thumbs, and the bottoms of your palms together. So it's like an open cup. Raising that up above your head. Feeling that luminescent silvery light of the moon flow right into that cup. Take that energy as you move your hands down to your heart. Feel that energy flow through your body, through your energy field, right into your heart. Hands stop at your heart. Continue to receive and let that flow of energy continue down your body, through your hips, through your legs, right into the earth. The nourishment from Mother Earth, from Grandmother Moon, pulsing that energy back up through your heart, through the top of your head, connecting to the moon and the sun, letting that energy flow down, connecting that pulse of energy to the pulse of your heart, to the pulse of the earth, to the pulse of the cosmos. Release your hands. Turn to the front of your mat. You're going to clasp your hands behind you. Inhale. Exhale and flow down, flat back. And then fold forward, bringing your arms overhead. Gently bending your knees, releasing your hands. Continue that forward fold. Inhale, rise up to a flat back. Exhale, bend the knees right into a squat and sit right down, finding your way into Shavasana. Feet are a little more than hip width apart, palms a little wider than your shoulders to allow complete opening. Close your eyes. Allow the tension in your forehead to release. Allow your jaw to release. The muscles of your throat let go. Your hips release. Feel as if you're floating on the ocean. The ripples of waves beneath you create fluidity in your body. The salty water keeps you afloat. Releasing any tension in the corners of your eyes. Completely safe,
this beautiful, pristine body of water. Letting the tension in your legs relax. The tension in your feet relax. Taking one last moment to be bathed in that beautiful silver light of the moon. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and toes as you gently awaken back to wherever you are. Remembering to bring the feeling of your practice with you throughout your day. Bringing your knees into your chest, rolling to your right side. And coming back up to seated position. Even though you're moving and you're leaving your mat, remember to keep that inward focus. Remember to keep the connection to the pulse. The mountain, the moon, the earth. Your breath can all bring you back. We never really want to leave, but it happens. So we need these tools to bring us back even when we're off the mat. Hands to heart. Gratitude for the wisdom of Grandmother Moon. The wisdom of our own hearts. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.